Happy Friday, everyone. Today is your love, death reading. In the pre-shuffle, but the Three of Wands came out right off the bat. So you guys may be contemplating travel, especially here with the summer months coming up. But I really, first and foremost, Scott, it's like you guys you're planning, right? To me, this is really about long-term vision. The Six of Cups then wanted to, or it was right behind the Three of Wands. So I don't know if we'll get into the reading, but I was kind of picking up on maybe for some of you, you're kind of planning a future with someone that really just brings you a sense of just beautiful, beautiful grounded feelings. This could be someone that is a little bit older than you, or just they're very grounded in their energy. Ooh, let's see what was. Yeah, there's no conflict really when it comes to the energies with this person. You guys, your energies mesh very well. The Star in the reverse though, maybe there's a feeling that this can really never come to pass. But let's, take those messages as they resonate. And we'll get into the shuffling and then pull some cards. Now, I haven't posted for about a good week, but basically I'm gonna switch up the posting schedule, and I initially started the channel with the goal of posting a video a day, but I think really what I'm gonna do, Ace of Cups, so there's good emotionally feeling energy here. Anyway, so new posting schedule is going to be where I take the middle of the week off, Wednesday, and then I take the weekend off, Saturday and Sunday. So I'll post 4 videos a week on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And of course, I'll, especially depending on like if a full moon lands on, I happen to see the tower just then, but ooh, wow, the tower again wanted to make a presence. Hello. I don't know, maybe something didn't really come to just like, you just realize something isn't gonna work with this person that you really had a lot of feelings for, but you're just kind of going on vacation. Like you're not letting it really bug you. I think you're just gonna take some time for yourself. I've been waiting on that rain, and it has yet to hit. I am in Austin, Texas, but we were kind of showing that we were due for some like rain almost every day this week, and it's been dark. I got a little cloudy earlier with some cool wind actually, that felt nice. But I'm definitely a fan of that stormy weather. This is your love, death reading. Excuse me. Main energy to come out is the Judgment, Major Arcana. Your love, very generous, Six of Pentacles. Your death is the Queen of Cups in the reverse, so I feel like if someone kind of starts to make, basically it's like if someone starts to make you feel emotionally uneasy, that's, you're gonna kind of pull the plug. All right, your person is coming in as the Lovers in the reverse, so it's like, wow, and their death as the Four of Swords in the reverse. when it comes to their love, though, it's like it's like they're not making a choice. Okay, Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You know, the Nine of Wands, it can represent strength. So I feel that right now, whoever this person is to you, the foundation is feeling a little weak right now, and we have the Judgment that is coming in for the main energy in the reading. So I wonder if you guys are in a period of kind of, you know, maybe just either judging each other, whether that's like justified or not, or if perhaps you guys don't have all of the information. You know, because this could speak to injustice, but, or, you know, it could be really speaking to this person is really avoiding taking accountability. I think that's really, as I just touched on, that is what I'm picking up on the most. Again, they could be blaming you unfairly, which is causing, you know, this Queen of Cups in the reverse, you know, those energies of just feeling, excuse me, emotionally imbalanced or emotionally drained. Because you're a very generous lover here with the Six of Pentacles. You really love this person. All right, we'll get on to their side here in a minute, but where were we with the you may be in a period of a little bit of like self-loathing is a rather harsh word, but it's like you started to experience self-doubt. And I think you were in a period of perhaps a lack of self-awareness. I kind of get that here by the Six of Pentacles, you know, the expression on the one standing. Sorry, I had forgot really where I was going with that, but you know, at this point, you know, with the Nine of Wands and the Judgment, it's like just take time out of your busy routine. And maybe that's why I kept seeing cards about like going on vacation or a week, you know, just taking time away. And, you know, just really reflect on your life up to this point and what you've learned so far. You know, the Nine of Wands is coming in here as, again, I talked about strength, right? It's as if you understand that the foundation that this relationship is currently, you know, standing on is just not solid enough to move forward. And really, the Queen of Cups in the reverse is really the main player here in I would say in today's reading. This can speak to, you know, you guys could, you know, take it as it resonates. For some of you, you could be confining yourselves, you know, to those limiting beliefs, or that you're a victim at the hands of this person or this situation. Like, almost like you guys had kind of given up a little bit. And it's like the relationship is just failing despite you putting in the work. You know, and this is leaving you to feel drained and fatigued. But, you know, this is a sign that on your way close, okay, because of the 9. You are on the edge of positive opportunities coming your way, or a positive outcome. And that positive outcome could be you seeing it for what it is. You know, your person here is coming in as the Lovers. And the Lovers, first and foremost, is about choices, okay? With it being in the reverse, you know, this is you know, your person's love. You know, your person is bringing disharmony and imbalance. They're bringing conflict. They could at this time be, you could feel like this person is detached, you know, but take that, that could resonate for just a few of you. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like their love is a bad choice, right? And the Lover's reverse can also indicate that you have been avoiding responsibility for your actions, guys. So you need to make amends or let go of the past and make better decisions in the future. And as I say, let go of the past, we did see the 6 of Cups earlier, that nostalgia, that, you know, those fond memories of someone that you've already built fond memories with someone, right? Excuse me. I mean, but otherwise, you know, if this person was meeting you essentially at your energy, you know, you would just, this would be very supportive, you know, you would essentially support the relationship. You would be a very generous and caring and supportive lover, very, you know, very grateful. You know, you're just like your energy would just uplift the entire relationship. This could be good financial news on the way, or this could indicate good financial news on the way. Like you guys could inherit money or win the lottery, something just kind of like, wow. But no matter how this prosperity enters your life, guys, you know, you want to exude that out to others, and that's just going to come back to you in the form of, you know, your pentacles, your cups, your wands, your creativity, and your intellect, your swords, your ideas, your voice, your communication, your truth. Now, lastly here with the 4 of Swords, there we go, guys. I don't know if you can hear it, but we finally got some thunder. I see some speckles of rain. So excited. Okay. 4 of Swords. This is coming as your person's death card. You know, I just feel that, yeah, I don't know, this person is just feels very anxious, very stressed. They're experiencing a lot of frantic energy. Funny enough, they're being called to take a vacation as well. Let me pull some more though here on the it's 1. But I think it's the fact, yeah, they lack inner confidence, like true confidence. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna let them take, you know, you're not gonna let them take you down with them. Okay. The Lovers and the Devil, major arcanas, excuse me. And as you can see, the same, you know, the pair that you see in the Lovers is the only other time you see them is in the Devil. Sorry, my is with the Devil. But you're not, again, you're just not gonna let them take you down in whatever it is that they're, again, they lack inner confidence. And with the Four of Swords, it's like they refuse to really take the time to do the inner work. That's just ultimately what I'm getting, guys. You know, so I feel that, you know, really this is kind of like, this is their situation, and you're just, you know, and it's evident. It's evident, okay, because they have you, again, coming in here as the, as the Queen of Cups. Is just, you know, you came in with very generous energy, and it's like you're leaving, you know, emotionally drained. And I think this person is just putting has been putting a lot of the blame, the BS, the focus on you, when in reality it's, they can't just make a choice. They can't, they haven't made the choice to get a hold of their addictions, to work on their lack, or their, you know, to work on their self-doubt, their lack of self-confidence. You get the gist, right? And they just don't want to take the time, like, whereas you know, that's why there's, because there was the Four of Wands, and then what else had come out that, the Three of Wands. So it's like you're willing to do the necessary work, while in the meanwhile, this person, I just don't, I really don't see them doing any solid work. Again, that's why it's like the foundation is just not stable with this person. But for you, things are moving in a positive direction. Don't focus too much on the outcome, you know, of what you're manifesting or what you're attracting moving forward. Just knows that the energy, you know, just know that Source hears you, whether you speak it out loud or not. You know, Source knows. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Just don't get swayed by it, or don't get swayed, guys, by external energy, okay? It's really, at this time, you're really gonna have to go within here. You wanna make sure that you're, you know, that you don't just kind of like overlook the alchemization of what it means to end this situation, if that's the path that you're going to choose, right? Starting to feel really cool and beautiful air. Yeah. I don't know if y'all could say, it was like balanced on my thumb. I mean, you're being called here to take what resonates with you when you take a look at this card. So I'll give you a second to look at that while I will have a drop of water. Okay. My apologies. Hopefully I can stop clearing my throat. But that's death, guys. Major Arcana. So death. I mean, if you guys didn't really take a look at this gentleman here, he's on the floor. Okay. So, you know, to me, this really speaks of transformations, endings. You're moving, you know, you have the ability here to move on. Did we get the Star in the reverse earlier? Am I making that up? Maybe. Again, you already know, it's like, it just sucks, you know, it sucks that it has to be this way, but just take a look, you know, when you transform and alchemize the energy. And that's why I said, be mindful of that Magician that came in the reverse. You don't want to deceive yourself, or, you know, almost like be in an illusion. Okay, so just be mindful to sit with yourself and see, you know, what kind of messages you get. Okay, so meditation is very powerful. But once you make the move to end or transform, alchemize, whatever it is that you feel that it is you need to do, you know, the Ten of Cups is yours to have, guys. It's just that with this particular individual, like I said, they can't make a choice about you or about the connection. So that's really what should resonate first and foremost. Yeah, I mean, just they're not who you know, it's just not working out how you thought it was. And you're going to be in a period of what feels like stagnation, suspension. You're just going to, again, you're going to kind of really, I think, take a step back and reflect. Reflect on everything, because right now you just feel like everything is just upside down. But you'll, you know, you'll that will come to pass, everyone. All right, so thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I have a little bit of trouble speaking, but as I said in the As Within So Without video, I've just haven't recorded in a few days, so maybe I'm just getting back into it. But thank you for your patience. I'll see you in the next video.